Happy lunch hour, gang. Okay, here we go again. Snuck through in the wee hours of the night there on a Friday, as per normal. Congress is expecting us not to notice stuff. Unfortunately, there's plenty of us out there who pay attention to some of this stuff that's going on. So last night, the House of Representatives, GOP led, introduced the Farm, Food, and National Security Act of 2024, okay, to basically help farmers keep production of food going, keep prices down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, we have all the partisan bickering going on left and right because God knows the liberal left does not want us to grow food, does not want farmers to do anything. We all need to eat bugs. We can't have cow farts. Oh my God, that, vegetables and fruit contribute too much to global warming. Okay? Now, the funny part is all the lies that the Democrats are trying to put into what's going on, what they're saying this bill does. What pisses them off is the Republicans are trying to kill the slush fund that the Democrats have wound up trying to introduce, okay? Remember that lovely Inflation Reduction Act that Congress passed, Biden's beautiful thing, that all it did was increase inflation? Well, this is what they're pissed about. Because this $1.5 trillion farm bill that was put out by the GOP reallocates $14.4 billion from the Inflation Reduction Act that the Democrats don't like. They can't steal that money and use it for pet projects anymore. So they have spent the night and the day, and their media cohorts have been lying in the press all morning, talking about this, okay? Now, I want to give you some of the beautiful things that are going on, okay? Debbie Stabenow, who is the Senate Agriculture Committee chairperson, okay? Democrat from Michigan. Again, got to remember, this is the Biden administration, so we have loony liberals in there, and Debbie Stabenow is about as insane as you get, all right? Well, she came up, the Senate, with their alternative proposal for this bill, okay? Now, they've got to get something done by September 30th, guys, just so you know. There has to be something done because the previous farm bill expires on September 30th. Debbie Stabenow came up with the Rural Prosperity and Food Security Act of 2024 because in the Senate bill, the liberal bill, we need to be funding climate change and climate efficiency of the farmers, right? Okay, because electric tractors work so well. And getting into racism. The farm bill, the Democrats are claiming that the GOP farm bill is racist. I mean, again, let's talk about, I'm surprised somehow they didn't work abortion into this one too. But according to the liberal idiotic presentation, quote, long-standing structural and institutional racism has excluded Black, Indigenous, and people of color from access to land, financial resources, information, political standing, and educational and professional trajectories, which limit their ability to shape the food system. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a Supreme Court case that was decided about less than a year ago about federal funding being given to people of color, we'll use that as farmers, and restricting that same financial assistance, those loans, from white farmers? Remember that? And the Supreme Court said, that's unconstitutional. You can't do that. No, there is the same, exactly the same funding available under current law to Black, Indigenous, and people of color farmers that there are to white farmers. No question, okay? But so they've got to throw that in there. And of course, they've got to throw, like I said, the climate change crap into there, okay? You get the other claim that is being made by the Democrats in the House that, this is all over Twitter. Jasmine Crockett, the Looney Tune from Missouri, the Democrat there, who got into a ghetto pissing match the other day in the Judiciary Committee, basically attacking Marjorie Taylor Greene's appearance. Okay. That good one. She's out there claiming that the GOP bill is going to cut SNAP benefits, food stamps, okay? Of course, that is a lie the size of Texas, because if you do a simple Google search, okay, real simple, you get this. My search: does the Farm Food and National Security Act of 2024 cut SNAP benefits? Right? Which is exactly what they're claiming. Response: the Farm Food and National Security Act of 2024 does not explicitly mention cutting SNAP benefits. However, it appears the bill focuses on promoting accessibility of local foods to families utilizing SNAP. Gee, that'd be a good thing. Okay. Or other community food access programming, while also offering new market opportunities for farmers. This suggests that the bill may aim to improve the SNAP program rather than cutting benefits. So go figure. The left is lying. There's a shocker, okay? They want to take and destroy farmers, destroy the food, destroy the resources we have in the name of climate change. Because God forbid we eat. We've got to save the planet from a made-up disaster. Okay, no offense, YouTube, you can put your little blue box under there. Climate change is a farce. It's imaginary. It does not exist, okay? Man contributes less than 0.1% to the effect of the climate. Okay, just for facts there for you. Okay, those are scientific facts that you can go look up. Okay, so no, growing food is not the reason that tornadoes are hitting or wildfires happen or hurricanes come through or anything. It's not like they were talking about last month. It's not the fact that we had an earthquake, okay? No islands are going to tip over, these sorts of idiotic comments that are made. Yes, the climate's always changing. Yes, growing fruits and growing vegetables puts oxygen in the air because the plants take in the carbon dioxide and excrete oxygen that you and I need to breathe to live, okay? Save the planet, kill humanity. That's the idea, remember? The Georgia Guidestones, depopulation, all those things. This is all a farce. And politicians in Washington are trying to crush farmers. More than farmers have already been crushed by simple things like fuel prices that Joe's screwed up, fertilizer prices that Joe's screwed up, water tables that Joe's screwed up, or Gavin Newsom, if you want to talk about California. Again, 1/4 to 1/3 of our food comes from California, and Gavin Newsom has just completely effed that up everywhere. Watch this bill. Do not listen to the media parading around all these lies, okay? The GOP bill, which is the one that should pass, and I'm not saying this is partisan at all, that's the one that helps farmers, helps the poor, helps the children, and feeds us all. The liberal bill being pushed through the Senate is the one that destroys farmers, destroys the food, and makes people starve. You tell me, which party is trying to kill democracy? Gee, I don't know. It's pretty easy to kill democracy if you kill the people, right, Debbie? Because that's what your bill does. Pinball out.